Good morning. Happy January 19th, and welcome back to the Leaf Riders of Wrenwood, where yesterday we fought off some insects that were attacking a merchant cart of sorts. We were mostly successful, taking a single point of damage, and we earned some amber because of it. We also got a boon that we can use today or on a future D20 roll with Quill. So I believe today, I said this yesterday, but I believe today we'll be arriving in the Crown Spire. So let's see what happens there. All right, so we have Friday, January 19th, 2024, which is Fruits Day of Deep Winter. And we appear to be talking to another. They kind of look like they're dressed initially in like a monk robe, but then I'm not sure what the hat and I don't know if that's like a shawl or what is about. So I'm not quite sure. They're clearly a bird of some kind. And we aren't actually at the Crown Spire yet. We are still in the woods. Oh, by the wreckage of the cart. I wonder if this is the merchant. That would make sense. And I do notice that we can pickpocket the merchant. And it's interesting because well, I'm gonna decide whether or not I pickpocket them after I read what's going on the page. Uh, because I mean, if they already reward us for helping them or something, it's gonna feel a little bad to pickpocket them for more. Like we just saved them from one thief and then became a thief ourselves. I don't know, but yeah, let's read the page. But I do see the symbol to pickpocket, so we have that option. You approach the grateful merchant. Okay, it is them. Yeah, who is relieved to have been saved. Oh, thank you, kind stranger. I don't know what would have happened if you weren't here. Oh, Decay and Frey, what they've done. Can you spare any more help? Okay, so we can choose A or B. We can either A, steal the merchant's remaining supplies, which would be rolling a d20 and adding strength, or we can help repair the cart. Oh, I see. So there are three things we do if we help. So we help repair the cart, then we give them some of our supplies, which is optional, and then we escort the merchant to Crownspire. Okay. Well, I don't want to steal the rest of their remaining supplies. If I do steal, I'll just pickpocket. But let's go ahead and help them and see if they reward us in any way. So let's help repair the cart. So that is rolling a d20 plus intellect. And our intellect is plus 2. Okay, we rolled a 16, so I don't think I'm going to use my boon or anything. So that's a 16 plus 2 is 18. So if the result is 11 or more, you fix up the cart enough to travel to the city, but it is in horrible shape and will need further repairs by a professional. The merchant is thankful and gives you 1 combat tonic. Okay, so let's mark that down. We've got a combat tonic. And we've gotten one of those before. I believe that's the one that lets us add to our attack. Add a d4 to our attack roll, not to damage. Yes. Consumed on use, add a d4 to a single attack roll. Lovely. Okay. So now we can choose whether or not we want to give the merchant some of our supplies. So I don't know that I want to do that. I don't have that much amber. And yeah, so I don't think I'm going to do that one. I just don't really have much to do, so we'll just skip over that one. Okay. And then the next one is escort the merchant to Crownspire. Okay. Well, that one we will definitely do. So let's go for it. Now, this is a d20 plus wisdom roll, so we could use our Eldritch Insight here to re-roll it if it's not very good. And we have a boon. Okay, so it's a 10, which becomes a 12. So technically that is below average. So do we want to re-roll that? Um, Yeah, I think I'll re-roll it because I mean it is below average, and if we low, if we roll lower, we can still use our boon. So, all right, let's roll. Okay, well, not much better, but it is better. So we rolled a 12. I would mark this off, but this is the last roll for the page, so I would just be erasing it. So we rolled a 12, which, when we add our wisdom, is a 14. So we rolled a 14. Okay, well, it turns out our first result was good enough, but hey, it worked out. So if the result is 11 or more, you accompany her to Crownspire. She is still upset about the attack, but you do your best to cheer her up and make it a smooth journey. She thanks you for your assistance. Gain 1 virtue. Okay, so we'll do that. This is our first virtue gained. Here is Quill. And then she gives you a tip of 1d4 plus 1 amber. So let's do that. Okay, so we gain 1 amber plus 1 is 2. So that puts us at 7. And now we decide whether or not we want to pickpocket. I think so, it's interesting. She tipped us for escorting her, and she gave us a reward for having helped repair her cart, but she didn't actually, like, you know, do anything to thank us for fighting against the insects and saving her. So I am gonna pickpocket her. It's not like I'm attacking her. I just want to pickpocket her. So the way this works is that we roll a d4. I believe it's been a minute since we've done it. I think we roll a d4, we get that much amber. But if it's a 1, we also lose, or maybe if it's a 4, we also lose a virtue. Let's see here. Pickpocket. Yes. Roll a d4 to gain that much amber, and on a 4, you also lose a virtue. Okay. So let's roll a 3. Okay, we rolled the 4. So we do lose a virtue. So we go back down to none. But we go up to 11 amber. All right. All right. Go up to 11 amber. That's quite a bit. All right. And I'm going to keep saying it until eventually it's true. I think tomorrow we will arrive in Crownspire. Given that tomorrow's the end of the week, I think that's true. So I do wonder if that's how they're working this, that every character you play for the week, they end up in Crownspire. There's probably some event that happens with all of them, and then you get to choose which one you play as. So in the subsequent weeks, I'm just going to assume we don't get to Crownspire largely until the end of the week. Although that wasn't entirely true with Thatch, but regardless, we will see. We have our weekend day tomorrow, and then we will presumably meet a new character next week. So until then, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.